Today I was very bored, and so I decided to create an alternate build for the LEGO Star Wars 30495. Let's take a look at it. Now, when I first looked at the ATST, I thought immediately an AT-RT walker from the Clone Wars. Now, I didn't know exactly how I was going to do it, but I knew exactly what I was going to try to do. So after about maybe 10 minutes of building, I came up with this. Now, obviously, this is not an ATRT. It's a small turret, but it's just a side build built out of a bunch of smaller parts here. It does rotate, and it does hold a figure as well. I really like this design. It's very basic, but it's really clean in my opinion. So with everything out of the way, let's take a look at the Imperial ATRT. Starting off with the legs, they are very basic. They can move at three different joints, being an ankle, a knee, and I guess a hip joint. It is quite delicate though, so that is a fair warning. But they are pretty basic. And if you're wondering, yes, you can put it into a walking position. Into, I guess, the face area, the angles for the angle parts there were probably the hardest part of the build, but I think what I came up with was pretty nice. The turret, I guess, is able to rotate. Now there is a small seating area for one figure where I'll put my 501st clone. There's no control panels or anything, but I think he looks pretty good. There is also a tiny little backrest as well. So what are my final thoughts for this build? In terms of alternate builds that I've created, this might be my favorite. It's really funny how a set that I hate became one of the builds that I love the most. I will be making instructions for this build later on, but until then, have a great day, everybody.